This is a brief introduction into data logging impedance measurements with the CITS880s. It's aimed at you if you're a new CITS customer or if you're upgrading from a legacy CITS system. This is a very simple coupon test program designed to show you around the basics of data logging with the CITS880s. In the coupon on the test, there's a 50 ohm and a 75 ohm trace test, and at the bottom of the screen here, this is a coupon I've already tested with a 50, 75 ohm test and the average results and the board serial number. When you're data logging, you have some control over the data log through the Datalog menu. You can select Auto Log, which will log the coupon at the end of the complete coupon test automatically. You can set Auto Advance as you work through the coupon. You can either have Manual, which is turned off, after each pass or after every test. This rapidly moves from one test to the next, and if you'd like to see the results before you advance, you can use the Utilities menu and set the prompts to delay a fraction of a second or a number of seconds before you advance to the next test. So let's go ahead and log a coupon now. I'll test a 50 ohm trace and then manually move on to a 75 ohm trace. And now at the end of the test, Datalog now. Okay, the serial numbers come up automatically. Serial number 2, okay, and you can see in the Datalog the first coupon and the second coupon. You may want to alter the coupon test and find you need to add an extra test. Let's say there's a second 50 ohm line in there. So let's insert a new test, another 50 ohm test, add this, and I'll show you what happens if you just simply edit the test and add it into the list. So we'll test again, 50 ohms. $75 ohms. And then the second 50 ohm trace test on the coupon. And now Datalog. And you'll see here that it says you can't update the Datalog until the current set test file has been saved. So I've set that up to work that way to show that you need to save the test file before you can change the Datalog, because it's important to keep the same data in the underlying Datalog file. So let's go ahead now and save. And you've got a couple of choices here. If you're just experimenting and building a new program, you can just delete the file and start logging again. But if you've got a series of coupons already tested and you need to add this extra test, you can simply rename the file to preserve the existing data and then start logging again in a new file. So let's in this case delete the file. Now if we Datalog now, we're on serial number 3. I'll put it back to 1 because we started a new sequence, log, and now you're logging as normal. So that's a brief overview of data logging with the CITS880s. Important that if you make any changes to the test file that you save before you start testing again. But if you haven't remembered to do that, the CITS will remind you to make changes and it'll archive the file to preserve the results you've already made. Thanks for watching this, and if you'd like to see more information on this type of how-to on Polar products, please do subscribe to the Polar Instruments YouTube channel.